Today I'm making lemon pesto with you. It's been a while since I made it with you, but I felt like it and decided to prepare it. Trust me, if you've never tasted it before. It's an excellent alternative to Genovese pesto. And I know that pesto means crushed, but to make it quicker, I'll do it in the blender. So less talking and let's make it together because it's delicious. But first, as usual, let's take a look at the ingredients. Quantities are more or less approximate. Don't worry, don't focus on the exact grams. Let's start with the lemons. 3 or 4 nice big lemons. Even though these aren't all big, as I said, don't worry about the exact weight. The important thing is that they are organic, not treated. In any case, even if they're not treated, make sure to wash them well. Then we need about 120 ml of extra virgin olive oil, 100 grams of Parmesan cheese, preferably aged at least 36 months, and 80 grams of almonds or pine nuts, or you can mix them. 40 and 40, 40 and 20, 60 and 30 or 50. Do as you prefer. About 10 nice big basil leaves, 7 to 8 grams of salt, then add a small clove of garlic to your taste. In my opinion, this is already big, so I'll use a little less. And finally, if you like, a bit of black pepper. So first of all, after washing and drying the lemons well, you take the yellow part of the peel by cutting it with a knife or gently grating it with a grater like this one. Make sure not to take the white part, whether you use this grater or the knife, because otherwise the pesto will turn out very, very bitter. It's already a bit tart on its own. And then if we add the white part too. So be gentle, I repeat. If you use a knife, it's a bit harder to be gentle, but try to bring the blade toward you so that you don't dig into the lemon. If instead you use, like in this case, like I'm doing, a grater, still be just as gentle, because otherwise you'll end up taking the white part. Now I squeeze the lemons. Then I add the juice to the peels. After that, I add the almonds and the pine nuts. By the way, you can find my 2 cookbooks only on Amazon worldwide. Search for Carlo Gaiano recipes and you'll get them in at most 2 days. I add a bit of pepper, the salt, the garlic, the parmesan. But why is it recommended to use a parmesan that's been aged for at least 36 months? It's done for a simple reason. It shouldn't make the pesto stick, and if anything sticks, it's the cheese itself that sticks to the bottom of the pan when you go to dress the hot pasta with it. The oil, the basil leaves. Then I close it and I blend everything. Lemon pesto is an excellent alternative. No offense to the people of Genoa. It's a great fresh alternative to Genoese pesto, and you can really use it for many things. Today I'll use it with pasta and spread it on some crostini. But you should know that you can use it to dress salads, to go with meat or fish, depending on your taste. You can make some special canapes with it. You can do so many things. In fact, if you have any suggestions, write them below. Perfect now. I'll put it in a bowl or in jars like these. the one I'm going to set aside, I'll cover with oil as I told you before, up to the rim. As for storage, I would recommend, if you want to use it within 5, 6, at most 7 days, to put it in glass jars. And maybe to prevent it from oxidizing more quickly, cover it with a layer of extra virgin olive oil. Up to here, right to the rim basically. Close it and leave it in the refrigerator for up to a maximum of 6 or 7 days. If instead you prefer to freeze it, know that you can do it without any problem. I do. In the old video, I showed you how to do it, and it's done a bit like, at least the way I do it with Genoese pesto. You can put it in silicone ice cube trays, or in small cups or plastic glasses. Then cover with plastic wrap or aluminum foil. In this case, since the lemon is acidic, it's better to use plastic wrap or plastic lids. Leave it in the refrigerator, and when you need it, let it thaw or use it while still frozen. Cut a bit, and scissors are enough, or by tearing it open like this with your fingers, the plastic cup comes right off. And you can also use it while it's frozen, without waiting for it to melt. In any case, whether fresh, meaning kept in the fridge for a few days, or frozen, don't throw it away, but keep it if you don't use it all. And now all that's left is for me to taste it with you. On a piece of toasted bread, or on pasta. Look at that beautiful color. So, let's see. Oh my goodness. Now let's look at the crostini. I'm not telling you, I'll try it myself. Exquisite. Make this pesto. I highly recommend it. And let me know what you think in the comments below. For now, I'll say goodbye. And as usual, before I leave you, I want to wish you a good meal.